It was an awkward feeling, like the one you have when you've lost your wallet, but without that inner pain, as if someone has punched you in the stomach. To fall asleep on the train is one thing, but to jump out of the empty wagon onto an unknown station, just to find yourself practically in the middle of nowhere, that's a bit too much. Our hero looked around. A pretty eerie feeling came from this place. There's a lonely ticket booth down the hill and a dark path into the woods. Not the best place to get stranded.
Good evening. Did you know? Nothing has changed. Place is called Bytown. I'm afraid the next train will not be here anytime soon. I don't see anything on my schedule, but I'll receive a fresh one in the morning. My best bet would be to wait for the morning and see what's what with a fresh view on things. Everyone benefits when the morning comes. It is what it is here. My employer is a considerate one, but I just cannot give you information I do not possess. Just follow the path through the woods. There's an establishment. At this moment, I cannot share anything more with you, I'm afraid. Just don't take any shortcuts.
A somewhat unpleasant shiver ran down his spine. This place was not right. That silhouette of a building. What do you call a feeling of a pain if you don't feel any?
Do I look like a tobacconist? Does it look like a damn tobacco stand? Well, sit down then. See? Chairs. Sit down and order, or stop wasting my time. Train? Well, just your regular small town, I guess. Apart from some oddballs. Stories mostly. Superstitious gibberish. City? I don't know nothing about the city. Everywhere's the same, if you ask me. In the end, there's always shit. Mate, if you want to live here, you have to mind your business. And I intend to do that. And you should too. To buy a drink. Just go back to the station and ask the guy. There might be a place. No. As I said, I mind my own business. There's an inn, you can find a place to stay, but you have to ask about it at the station. That's it. Don't make that face. And be careful with the numbers later. You know, just in case.
And you never know which is better. A polite man who never says anything to you, or a rude one who tells you right off.
Evening. What is it now? Second? Third time? Back so soon? I have my guidelines, sir, please. As soon as I will have information about the next train, I will gladly share it with you. But until then, I must say good night.
Our hero noticed a path to the left he had not seen before. That's the way. A tall man, just standing there. Looks like all the weight of this world is on his shoulders.
Do I know you? Ah, good then. Can't stand familiar faces. Nah, and there's no use. Ugh. This might be my last stop for now. You should not care, as I don't care. Now that's exactly how it is. I don't even care if I die today, right here. And as I lay dying here, nobody should care as well. Everything is already known and dealt with. He'll be fine, trust me. You go. If it happens and we meet again, we can have a drink or two.
Nothing good there. Despite dark windows, there's a feeling that this building is not empty. Far from it. The fence is broken, but not enough for a grown man to squeeze through it. Closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side. A kid is playing an obviously very elaborate game involving 3 marbles.
You are talking to me? No such place. Haven't seen you here, sir. Well, there was a fire. We lived there with Mum and Dad. I don't remember how I got out, but afterwards, nobody seemed to notice me. Just those creepy trash collectors. I stayed near the house for a week and then they came. I ran away. It's been a month now. I don't know. I can take all I want and nobody notices. I sleep wherever I want. I can even push things over and people don't notice, but that's a bad thing to do. I really don't know what it means. I just heard, while running away, one of those trash men saying that I must be off the list. They moved funny and they didn't have eyes. Instead, the eyes were drawn on, you know, like with chalk. At least I think it was like that. Gladly, sir. I'll find you later, okay? Now, I need to meet someone. He's small and alone and he's my only friend. He likes to hang out around the tracks and I haven't seen him for a while.
The lake was as calm as this night, but something, as with everything else lately, felt off. Something there? It's been a long day. Nice boat. No use without the oars, though. What is this? A beautiful, semi-transparent woman's face appears in the air, like there wasn't enough strangeness already.
Are you not talking to me again? Oh, come on, don't be such a baby. I am right here and just for you. Does he know me? Yes, you silly. Too good for my liking, I guess. Oh, what is this game you're playing? I am 5 years younger than you, so don't you dare to ma'am me. You don't speak like that to other close friends, don't you? Talk to me. That could happen. Oh, no, you do not. Hey, baby, do not walk away from me like that.
Okay, guess this is the establishment up on that hill. A somewhat pleasing view of civilization, so to speak.
What a view, don't you think? Yes, quite a view. You're right, my dear friend. So, what brings you here? Your version. Oh, so you met the ticket guy. Nice fellow, very helpful. The most human thing around here, if you ask me. Yes! Yes! Friend, I'll tell you straight. You won't find a room here or anywhere else this evening. And since this is a fact, I just enjoy the night, man. Not saying I know it all. The night is long, but one thing is for certain. This establishment, apart from Tom's little business there, is closed. Shut. Unavailable. I have a room there myself. No way to get in. The proprietor is away. See? With all the keys. Well, there might be a way. Did you see that unfriendly place on the way here? That's where the boss of this fine establishment disappeared to. Since morning now.
Good evening. I don't think so. What will you be having? I would say no. Sir, could we change the subject? Pretty quiet, I would say. Not that it's something unusual. Cannot say. The owner left in the morning and still hasn't been back. Weird, if you ask me, but that's not my business, really. I can get you a beer, some whiskey, even milk, if that's your fancy. First one on the house.
Hello. So, how have you been? You know, I missed you. At least you're strong enough to say it now. Hello, all that has been. I am too. If you just changed a little bit, with self-pity and not one iota, you stupid log. Greg, it's not that I did not love you. I tried to. Yes, at one point, you know, you just... I am sorry. Later, much later.
Why not? Hello? Why not, man? Why not have an adventure for a change? You know, some say that there's adventures where you can meet yourself. Wouldn't that be nice, eh? I am the heart and soul of this train, man. The one with the power to let someone in or not. Yes, you see, this is not your ordinary train, even if it looks like the usual one you take every weekday after work. See any familiar faces? Literally or not. There's always a choice in these things. That's one of my powers. I don't know everything by any means, but I sure do know things that matter. True. At least not a smart person. But smarts are not the only thing, you know. Sometimes you have to let things flow.
Well, what do you know? I feel better. For the first time in a while, I'm somewhat ready to face the music and live with it. Somehow, I feel I know you. Weird. Nah, not anymore. Somehow, I reached... not peace. Acceptance of my situation. I guess I still could hang around this world a bit longer. Yeah, if I can't change the things I fucked up, I can at least not fuck up the things I still have.
The man positively looks better than before. His story is a complicated one, but he's finally made it simple for himself. There's a life and a spark in his eyes as he turns his glance away. For now, there is no further conversation with him. He needs to assess some things and forget others.
Okay, sir. Oh, he's here. We saw each other. I just wish he could come closer and I could touch him again. He's so furry and beautiful, and he sees me, just like you, sir. From me? I don't know. That's a spooky place. I don't know. I don't think it would change much if I wouldn't. I've been there, you know. There. I had a rope here, but it seems to be gone now. Trains do not come often here. I think there's an old hag in the old house. I think my friend is from there. Didn't like it. That rope of mine should be somewhere. Not a whole lot of people come here. Oh, I tried and I cannot offer him much. Once tried to get milk from one place, but it went bad so quickly.
I can get you a beer, some whiskey, even milk, if that's your fancy. First one on the house. I can get you a beer, some whiskey, even milk, if that's your fancy. First one on the house.
Hey, sir. I don't think it would change much if I wouldn't. That rope of mine should be somewhere. Not a whole lot of people come here. Oh boy, yes, let's do that, sir.
Milk is taken out and poured into a saucer-shaped crack in the concrete platform. After some time, a little kitten shows up, slowly stepping out of the bushes. He is as black as the blackest night and has big green eyes. Slowly, he walks up and drinks. Our hero and kid sit there in silence for a while and just look at how the little cat drinks. Leaving the basin half empty, the cat comes up to the kid and gives him a little bump with his head, and then scurries off.
Oh no. Sir, you know any good cat names? Warchant, yes, that's a good name. Hey, sir. From me? I don't know. Well, you did help me with the cat. Yes, but quick. That's a nasty place.
The fence is broken, but not enough for a grown man to squeeze through it. Dark and humid, tiled floor, somewhat slippery. Only a distant light at the end of a seemingly endless and empty corridor. Let's be quiet. Are those screams of some sort? Muffled like they're locked behind 1,000 doors, like ones you cannot actually hear. Just feel.
Yes? Who are you? Never mind that. I'm asking you again. Who are you?
It's not easy to gather your thoughts when you see a woman with a glass of wine in one hand and a cigar in the other, who is dressed in nothing but a bikini and has decorated herself in obviously fake jewelry.
My God, these dumb creatures. What are you doing here? How did you get in? Don't stare at me like that. What is your number? Marcus? Marcus!
The wall is cracked, but in no way could be used as an escape route, except for rats, and there is an abundance of those creatures here. Closed. That guy, at least he didn't use the blunt instrument to the head way of knocking one out. One would expect the room with some kind of furnace to be at least warm. Instead, an unpleasant whiff of cold touched the face and soul. A pile of black sand. Coming here from the upper floors, it seems. What is it exactly? The mouth of the furnace is just a black void, breathing with chilling cold. Closed. This was not a sight any human being could expect to see. Melded into a wall, three creatures stared right at him. One had only the notion of a head peering out with an eye. The second, an almost fully formed face and a hand. The third, a human being from the waist up, with the rest simply disappearing into the wall, if there was anything else there at all.
Wake up. Run for your life with me. I am the stars. Well, somewhat. Pretty stuck ones. Oh, yes, yes. The roots are fine. Tea is ready!
Bizarre.
Eons ago, Leonard had missed a leg then. There was. I was brought through there.
Mr. Key!
We are the one. All broken. It happens, but it still hurts. A margin of error well within the statistics. A way to perfection. Not professionals, obviously. But who? I do not remember. I have spent all my life here, staring onto these walls, with just these guys to talk to. When they brought me here in a box, I still remember the smell. I wish I could remember it. Enough about that. I don't know. They are definitely not the smartest. Overheard some conversations every other decade. Local guys who are not local at all, harvesting something for distant guys, making new guys. Obviously not masterfully. By the things I've heard, 200 years. But I haven't a good grasp on what a year is.
Correct.
Upstairs, there are footsteps. Often. Here? Do you hear them? Do you hear them?
Mr. K.
We had one once. Leo managed to pick it up even. Sadly, years back, he dropped it again. Now it's gone.
Correct.
When he comes, oh, I love so much those moments. When he comes. I don't know. I never see anybody apart from... I do think there are more than 3 of us here. Right, boys?
Thank you.
Filled with thick black sand, this room had nothing in it. Well, apart from a man tied to a chair in the middle. No ventilation. Shovel and a hole in the wall. Pretty self-explanatory. A table with a full glass of water and a tasty-looking cheese and meat plate. A man is asleep or unconscious.
I didn't. You're not one of them, eh? Oh, you're not. Help me.
Knife should be a great asset now. Knots are not coming off easily, so let's not lose time. Some questions should be answered.
All the same, the sounds here, eh? Water. Thirsty. But I'm good.
The table with water and food next to the tied-up person looks particularly out of place.
Bastard just put it there. Just to cause me extra pain, I suppose. That water. I know. I was called in about some property accounting issue. I have a hotel nearby.
Local tax authority that looks like damn bandits and weirdos. Been here only to speak with the lady downstairs. Today was quite a turn of events. And I did nothing wrong.
The ties comes loose, and now the free man grabs the glass of water.
I'm getting my strength back a bit, and showing a piece of my mind to those bastards. They play with me, I'll play with them. Come to my hotel afterwards. I'll sing you a damn victory song. The place is weird, I'll give you that. But nobody ties me to a chair and goes unpunished for it, kid.
A table with a full glass of water and a tasty-looking cheese and meat plate. A table with a full glass of water and a tasty-looking cheese and meat plate.
Just need a couple more minutes, eh?
A pile of bodies, parts of them. Some are still moving. What in the world? Locked, but these doors are used quite often. Locked, but these doors are used quite often. A nice trail of cheese to lure the rat to that overgrown being over there. Worth a try. Now, just to get out of that oaf's way. Keys in the pocket. Now, to just get out of here. Now, let's get out of here. While perfectly visible, these men have a weird shimmer around them. It is like they balance between being solid and bodiless and transparent at the same time.
Hidden close by. Why? Orders.
Well-used gravel road, a huge pipe reaching from the building all the way into a lake. A slight hiss coming from it fills the surroundings. No need to press that button.
Yes. Come back and join our party, numberless.
I don't trust her.
Hello there. Came to welcome us? Nice to see you. We aren't open until tomorrow, though. I'm a fortune teller. I read cards pretty well. Would you like to be my warming up subject?
Which?
Wonderful. Future it is.
She shuffles the cards and you cut them. First card you see is an ace of spades. 3 cards follow below it.
Your choice. Things will change according to that ace of yours. You will feel that you are thrown out of your boat. Is it like that already?
She puts down 1 new card. It's a joker. Then she proceeds with 3 cards below.
This... Come on, pick another one. You will feel very rocky, but a helping hand might come and just save your day. Depends. Thoughts? Well, be sure to check the place once it's up. I would love to see you again.
Circus, huh? So, I see you're pretty beaten up. Your search has cost you a bit. Hey, mate! That was purely your decision. I just said where the proprietor went. Oh, I have only my theories. I haven't been there myself. And by the looks of you, I probably won't rush to do so. So you found him, didn't you? Well done. And no, he is not here. Huh, I was wondering what happened. You've been away for hours. So, you both okay now? Totally glad to see you here alive and well then. For your first time here, you're having a not-so-pleasant night. Oh man, okay. See, I've been around for a while and know some people. I might help you out for a favor. Nothing big. In fact, I don't know what it will be yet. During my walkabouts, I met a guy. Very friendly. He rented out a room to me for a couple of days. Till I found this blasted place. Well, at least this one has a 24/7 bar. And that Tom guy, he is hilarious. Ha! Yeah, this island gives more definitions of things.
island?
Oh boy, forgot you've been under a rock. Yes, we're on an island, all right. Well, pretty much. There's a huge ferry bridge further to the north, but that's closed now as well if you entertain the thought to venture further. Right. The name's Yannick. Has his quirks, but a good guy. Makes damn good coffee. Saw the boat right there? Near the water? Just hop in it and row to that small island over there. With a tree. Yeah. And good luck. Oh, just an expression, my friend. And come here in the morning. We'll treat you to a breakfast. No, I guess you don't. Till the morning, compadre.
Drinks, no chatty chat. You probably mean that old thing I found. Yes, take it.
A huge wheat field. While it does look clean and looked after, there is no sign of any sort of farming machinery. Something is there. Feels like in that horror film from long ago. Better not test it or venture off the path. While the house looks old, it also has a vibe of being looked after. Is that a dog?
Well, what do we have here? Hello, dear. What is dead, my dear? An empty jar of jelly? There is no value in that. Well, except for glass aficionados, of course. Come now. Don't be so dramatic, child. It's a reality. Like that chicken you ate at dinner. A vessel. A shell. It's just a vessel. A shell. Thank you. Thank you. And you are very welcome here, my son. Everything is written. Where are you coming from, and, most importantly, where are you heading? It's just a matter of knowing. Bytown, yes. So many meanings can be enclosed in this name. This town has many owners, and all of them are playing their own game. Apart from regular folks, of course. Poor souls. Oh, politics, politics. The old ones are gone, but others came and set up shop. Then they went away, leaving their workers, if we can call them that, without supervision. They became... Then there's others. And how could I call them? Locals. They don't know a thing about what's happening. Bless them. Ha! What else can you call people who spend their lives just being fodder? They cry, they suffer, they yearn, just to be another meal on someone else's plate. Oh, the establishment. I would not bet on that one, dearie. But something tells me that it will be a long night for you, and there won't be much time for sleeping. If he is there, well, I've never been there myself, and I've never seen anyone returning from it as well. My boy, you'd better keep your wits about you there. Oh, the world might be different, but you are certainly awake, son. Oh, and what is world? Oh, smarty pants. It can be as large as you make it. And you can enclose it in as small a thing as a marble. Yes. Oh, do tell the tale, dearie. At the bar, eh? That Tom Nonsense? He is a nonsense.
When you talk to someone, when that someone is polite and friendly, and you still feel like your soul has been scraped with a dirty spoon, let's get out of here. nice boat, and now, just beside it, there's also some oars. Looks like a bridge for that train line. It oddly disappears into the mist, or just ends. That cannot be. A button on a pole. Purpose and/or origin unknown. Fun. Okay, let's get a room and have some rest, finally. Warm interior. Whenever you look, dark wood walls or matching furniture. Everything has seen better days, but is well taken care of. A slight mess, as is the houses outside. Documents. Look untouched for quite a while. Documents. Look untouched for quite a while. Shelves full with books and documents. Some kind of catalogue takes up the lower shelves. The tags on them contain unknown symbols. A poster of a villain in some action movie. He does look sad, but he's surely a villain. A model of a sports car. Looks premium. A photo of a man in his 30s. He rides a skateboard.
What a surprise! This place got popular lately. Another visitor. Welcome, welcome. Tea? Would you like some? There's always time for tea. So, what brings you here? How can I help? I cannot say that I do much around here for my paycheck, but whenever I can, I'm glad to assist. That's quite a story. Whoa. And I guess you're here in hopes of getting some deserved shut-eye. And yes, I did have a spare room. Had a tenant for a couple of weeks, but he decided to move elsewhere. And just today, can you imagine, just today, I rented that room out again. Tough luck, buddy. Not here, I'm afraid. I wish I could help you, but... There's an establishment up on that hill over the lake, but you've been there already. That's where my previous tenant moved to. Apparently, they have a damn good coffee. And, well, a bus station. Although, I highly doubt there will be any buses at this hour. But you can always wait. And to answer your possible question, I just cannot allow you to stay here willy-nilly. I got some rules. Sometimes I wonder myself. We call it an outpost. Don't know why, really. But yes, once in a couple of months people come, give me my paycheck and do something there up on that hill. And I find it better not to ask any questions. Lived here all my life. Like my father. Inherited this job from him as well, actually. I keep people off of that tower you surely noticed outside. Not that there's something interesting. Bloody thing doesn't even have a door. If it ain't broke. My father worked here before me. It's all his doing. And it has some kind of warmth to it, don't you think? My brother, tragic story. You don't want to listen to that. Let's just say that he was a real stand-up guy and a wonderful father. I need a lot of whiskey to tell that story. You came prepared. If you happen to be here tomorrow, we might just drink that. I can take it off your hands now, if you wish. Yes, sometimes you need something to hold on to. And I had these. It grew into a passion of mine. Oh, one very nice old lady. If it were a man, I would maybe suggest you two share the room tonight. But as you can see, it's not a good idea under the circumstances. Oh, no. I'm not going to gossip on this one. Let's just say he went into a venture with the wrong people, and now it seems it finally backfired. Judging by your story, he might be back by now. At this moment, yes. And by moment, I mean late evening. Sometimes I wonder myself. Those boats and their accidents. Then you should take the bridge over and just follow the road. At one point you can turn right and get to an establishment or go left to a bus station.
This kitchen is a mess, as pretty much everything here, but still seems pretty clean and looked after. What will you name him? Are you sure? This thing, it does shimmer, but then again, bump on the head is also pretty noticeable. The air is not fresh, no windows and a warmth coming from walls. A glowing sign appears within the branches of nearby roots. It pulsates and slightly shimmers. A grey slip of paper is hanging out. Upon closer inspection, it contained numbers and one of those signs on the wall. This messy table and tumbled chair look out of place, like orcs in the palace. Grey glow, almost unnoticeable. Green light, probably good, no? Orange light, at least it's not red. This note is stitched to the wall with ordinary pins. It has 4 lines. Each starts with the word tire and is followed with one of 4 signs from the wall on 2nd floor, and then some numbers. A very similar thing to the one seen in the middle of the lake. Obviously these things are connected, but a plate deeply rooted within a wall. Seems like a part of a larger system. Our new friend, doing what he does.
Sir, dark place that, but I'm glad to see you back. This was my home, sir. I don't know. I am tired. I would like things to be back as they were, or for this just to end. I don't remember the first days, weeks after the fire. Then I've just been here. Now, after all these months, I guess I want to see my ma and da again. I am tired. Nobody sees me. And you going places where I am sure of it. You will meet something more horrible than death. That or I don't know. Since the fire, I feel that I don't belong here. Well, kind of obviously. Also, with all that, I feel somehow connected to that farm and that huge thing on the little island. But that tower isn't scary though. I think people die there, but slowly. Don't know, sir, but I have seen some weird people come there now and again, in suits. Never seen the doors, but they surely went in, but I was not allowed to come closer. And now I haven't seen them. Oh no, sir. Always felt it's a bad idea to be too close to it. So did you get what you wanted there? Been there forever. Ma and Da always said not to go there. Didn't talk about it much more though. Government thing, I guess. Yes, I heard of some. My Da once been there. Stuck there for a whole day. Never talked about why though. Garbage truck, you mean? Yes, they appear everywhere. They were here on the day after the fire as well, looking for me. I don't know, but I guess that somehow comes together with me being as I am now. And they can disappear into thin air, sir.
Tracks from a truck, almost abruptly ending just a bit further on both sides. The house is burned down quite a while ago. Burned logs, dirty, better not touch them. A marble, similar to those the kid has, will do for a souvenir once this nightmare ends. Bus schedule. It hasn't changed for decades, it seems. Under the transparent plastic, the paper is ready to disintegrate. Good, old-fashioned passcode. A pile of trash, old papers, clothes, branches of a long-dead tree and, well, unknown. Feels like a small entrance into something huge. Despite everything seeming dry, the hero's nostrils are filling with a damp, sticky aroma that doesn't want to leave. Old but clearly operable garbage trucks, with faint warmth coming from one of them.
Who the fuck are you? Really? Do you now? Okay. Speak. Why don't you ask properly? Here comes the large story.
The guy spits to the side and starts to stare into somewhere beyond. Off we go then. He let us through. They're just sitting there. The thought of even speaking with one of them seems the scariest thing imaginable. If you'd want to characterize drugged out people, that would be it. They look dead. The notion is dismissed just by random shivers running through their bodies. He does not move, like someone paused this movie and it somehow affected only him. More of those hooded people, now lifeless on hooks. Their faces bear very similar features. Some of them lack an eye, some both. Actual fat is seemingly pushing itself through his clothes. Sweat gathers through multiple folds of his skin on the neck. Again, the smell around here is close to unbearable, and the big guy there is surely the main source of it. The yellow suit might have seen better days, but it seems now it came into existence already covered in stains and sporting loose threads. While the man is already large, the suit seems to be at least 2 sizes too big.
Yes. Who are you? Some off-lister? Damn off-listers. And where is it exactly? Did you? From where? I am no mood for jokes or guessing games. You better not waste my time. Let's roll things back a bit. Before I have you taken away. Who told you to come here? Cut the crap. That raises a question of how you got there. The bi-monthly check is due next week. Interesting. I'll make a note of it.
What can you expect from bureaucracy? We here are the true workers, keeping everything in check. Son of a trucker. Jeez. However, I highly doubt, by unfortunately knowing her more than I would like, that she gave you such a suggestion. Yes. A fire, you say? And what are you calling me for? Deal with it, so you can continue doing nothing on your main job. Fuckhead. What else? Okay. Now go and do what has to be done. Okay. This call just now gave me some new information. Looks like you stirred the pot quite a bit already. And I like things simple. One-off lister now and again is fine. But now, it's getting busy, and I don't like it. That being said, I have an answer for you. Should I ask you a favor before I give that answer to you? Do not ever bother me again. Sound good? Now just go through those doors at the end of this floor and forget me or this place exists. Apparently you have stirred up some water already and are expected. But if I see you again, it's a game over for you.
Finally, can ears be happy about fresh air outdoors? They certainly can, and they are certainly happy now. You feel small. The downward path keeps on dropping, and the fear of going further sets in. But to turn back? It's impossible. Your surroundings will feel that and consume you. You cannot show you're afraid. You have to keep looking into the stray dog's eyes. They feel fear. Keep calm. Glass is empty and women all dressed. Party's over. Who knows when they'll be next? Mornings dim like a face in your passport. It'll visit us another time soon. This night, it is long and, quite frankly, feels really too long. Literally. Also this place, by way of magnifying the sounds of one's own steps, constantly wants to remind one how small everything else is. Now, yesterday seems like a long-forgotten dream you did not appreciate. Dark cave. A strong, damp air is preventing anyone of entering there willingly. If this place has a story, it is not a pleasant one. This path, actually. Under the dirt, there's a perfectly intact cobblestone. It's been here a while, but is still in great condition. Just a random fact. Finally, can we just be done with it? Two large pines standing tall upon the hill a bit further away. From there one might overlook the whole island, is it? A slight humming fills the air. Is this one of those electric fences? A person looks busy. As an answer, Hero just gets a weird lip movement, as if the man would slurp a drink through a straw. Yes, with the sound. Lazily, his stare leaves the papers, and after a slow arc through his surroundings, locks on you. What a theater.
Well? No sunbathing. Want to go for a swim together? What do you want, darling? Mr. Tree? Where? Here? Well, nothing much else here, apart from whatever, or amuse me. Ah, so you are a blunt instrument of the bunch. A rock? Ha! Right, now we're getting water from elevators. You are a sharp one. No Legs. Knew a couple of guys from No Legs. Won the race. Keys? What keys? I could take them, but that won't do anything. Thank you. Don't you find people are sometimes rude? For no reason. Anyhow, I don't have any keys. Nobody has any keys. I have a button here. Oh no. No. I have a boring job, yes, and this job consists of not letting people in, darling. Would kill for anything resembling entertainment. Why I get these? No manners. Do this, do that. Why am I here? Polite, demanding, tick-tock, tick-tock. Everyone is the smartest, but where are you when you have to make those big ones work properly? Huh? Or when it's time to make something new, not to behave like leeches all the time? Or make something without a damn nubbin? Oh, those cylinders. Hundreds of years, and what have we accomplished? Was it worth burning all those lives? Well, I guess it was. And what? Have we pushed the harvest further? Have we? I'm sitting here all the time, and even I know better. I did. Congrats on having ears. No, because that's what we do. And it is a winning strategy. Just could someone at least try to find a way for our own not to perish on a constant, regular basis? Oh no, that is too much to ask. Oh, I need a change. It's a personal thing, all right? Quite common. Fuck off. Polite, demanding, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Trees behind the fence create another seemingly impenetrable barrier. They are lush and strong, and seemingly moving independently from whatever wind gust came around. An elevator with a platform dipped down into a huge hole in the ground. There is seemingly no way to call the elevator back up. Maybe for the best. An elevator looks operable. An elevator is still operable, so going back up will not be an issue. Another large outpost structure, this time completely ruined. By the looks of all the greenery, this one collapsed a long time ago. Even now the structure looks solid, and reasons behind the fall could be nothing short of a huge explosion. The row of buses, same story as the outpost before, all covered in vines. This time coupled with rust and the same unsettling feeling from the farm. These buses have a history, a better left unknown history. While greenery has taken the buses over, they do look completely free of any dirt. Rust is there, but nothing else. Somewhere in the dark, 20 or so meters away, sounds of peculiar cracking are disturbing an otherwise quiet atmosphere. It is too dark to see whether those are just metal beams or something else. The road continues to the larger bus station ahead.
Well, well, my child. I knew we would meet again soon. I presume you've got quite a story to tell, or am I wrong? Oh, yes. Some of them are quite interesting individuals, if one can call them that. I use this term pretty loosely. Right. The most ordinary office. Just looks different. Badly run. But the management cannot do better for so many reasons. This franchise has lost its way a long time ago. Considering where you are coming from, you might not see it that way. Not so fast, darling. Not so fast. You haven't seen the important things yet, but I do think you soon will. And that doodle-doo of a creature there just needs a redo. A slightly harsher word, and he'll snap like a twig. But that's not my security on the line. Mm-hmm. Enjoy the only real choice you get here, my boy. I would not dismiss them if I were you. Quite a place. The great puzzle for those knobheads. I sometimes have quite a laugh. You don't seem so young that you cannot hear what has been told to you. Or am I wrong?
A bunker in the middle of a wheat field. Why not? A bunker in the middle of a wheat field. Why not? The material of this looks the same as of an outpost's. The doors are open. Small light bulbs with their light are enough to see. But this is a long tunnel. Possible surprises?
Well, what do you know?
And then you see it. A proprietor whom you met at the farm is laying there, lifeless. His face frozen still in anger and surprise. A weird combination.
Yep, I guess our accommodation is still open. Oh, you have to think long and hard before asking this question, friend. Well, this time I might guess that, poor decisions happened. Wise. Then, considering what we see here, your trip was more successful, huh? Now, nothing. Friend, now we just look for a better landscape.
A huge field with a path through it. There are no trees, nothing either to the left or right. A slight wind fills the air with the salty smell of the sea. trees behind the fence create another seemingly impenetrable barrier. They are lush and strong, and seemingly moving independently from whatever wind gust came around.
Came with some entertainment, I hope. No more tea for you, I'm afraid. Okay. I was just joking with you all along.
Weak, irregular gusts of wind. A feel of a presence. Of what? Just your regular sticks with more sticks tied on them. Couple bones, also, of course. They jingle in occasional wind gust and augment nicely with overall flavor of this place. Little rosebush catches wind and trembles with anger, annoyance, and general disgust towards everything. Two pines towering over this island. Bring them into woods and you would not separate them from other, regular trees.
Well, here you are.
This voice fills your head. It's as clear as spring water and bears somewhat friendly tone.
We don't get visitors often here, and we get intelligence on everything. Your comings and goings were interesting to follow.
Since nothing else is here, that tree.
You managed to get into place you were not supposed to, and somehow went about it almost completely undisturbed. Some notes on security must be taken here, but that's not for here or now.
Ah, tiny thing.
Another voice, an agitated, annoyed one. Was it a bush? It moved, despite the wind being completely absent here.
Just zero him in and wrap up this jazz.
You know we cannot.
Oh, send him back. Our flisters here are bear a threat. You know that, V?
You know we cannot. So, our guest must find this entertaining? You think we are here to answer your questions?
That's rich.
Yes, and no, we are not. You did stir up the pot here, and we do not appreciate uncommissioned changes around here. Right, we are prepared to assist you. Couple questions, sounds fair. That's not for now. Just letting you know, we are not of the kind who put people on trains and preaching to them. Does that ring any bells? No. But our operation loves order. Thus, we need you gone. You're not dumb. Since we don't want to involve more eyes and ears into this, more legwork. Make sure the train comes, and you do not have much time for this. About an hour. Take this orb and go get yourself a ticket.
Maybe another time. The orb given by mountain beings slips into one of the holes. There were 2 of them open, but one had a symbol according choice you made below. A slight humming sound floor below. And that's it? Ticket in the pocket.
All right. I see you did the final steps. Ready to go home? Then there is that guy who was intended to end things by himself. That's on you.
Ah, tiny thing.
Being a reasonable man, I am sure you will understand. I have here some people. Following out cause and effect rules, I do have to give you a choice.
Stupid rules!
You see, you caused a disturbance here, and some things change not according to your plan. Every soul who travels here are accounted for. We take our production very seriously. Then there is that guy who was intended to end things by himself. That's on you.
Fish were not fed because of your stupid shenanigans.
Again, not the official language, but the idea is correct. Maybe you want to drown instead of him? You took care of a proprietor yourself. At least that's a relief.
Go home or spare someone. Not that complicated.
We'll give you a couple minutes.
Yes. Weird stuff tonight, eh? Goodbye, then. Agreed. Shit choice, mate.
Am I about to... A bit scary.
We'll give you a couple minutes. So what do we do?
Here we are. The choice above it all. A finish line. So be it.
So be it.
The train never leaves. No passengers. No trip. Hero took a place of a child in order to save little boy's life. Cold flames ate the body and soul. While pain didn't consume his entire being, he was determined and sure about his choice. Kid, while spared, continued to live in limbo he were in before meeting our protagonist. Years passed and common sense left him. He is still stuck in the world. Nobody sees him, and in between mad rages, prays to meet his parents. No one will ever hear him. Greg found himself perfectly calm. He always knew this was just a delay of the inevitable. He met his end stronger and better than ever before. Proprietor was escorted back to the farm and put back into processing. 3 weeks later, establishment was taken over by a different owner. Yannick met his brother.
So what do we do?
Here we are. The choice above it all. A finish line. So be it.
So be it.
The train never leaves. No passengers. No trip. Kid ends up there where he was supposed to. According to the lists, anyway. He meets his end where his parents did. He finds solace as the ending approaches. Hero took the place of Greg in order to give him another chance on life. Greg stayed dumbfounded for months. He found out that traveling away is not an option for him and found a place nearby to live, at Yannick's place. He started to drink more frequently again, and one night just didn't come home from the establishment. Proprietor was escorted back to the farm and put back into processing. 3 weeks later, establishment was taken over by a different owner. Yannick met his brother.
So what do we do?
Here we are. The choice above it all. A finish line. So be it.
So be it.
The train never leaves. No passengers, no trip. Kid ends up there where he was supposed to. According to the lists, anyway. He meets his end where his parents did. He finds solace as the ending approaches. Greg found himself perfectly calm. He always knew this was just a delay of the inevitable. He met his end stronger and better than ever before. Hero took a place of proprietor. He knew exactly why. Proprietor, once again, made alive from a situation where his game should be already over. Eventually, he did attempt to give peace of his mind over at farm and met the same fate. This time, there was no one to save him. Yannick met his brother.
So what do we do?
Here we are, the choice above it all, a finish line. So be it.
So be it.
The train starts its engines and slowly rolls away. The journey is over. Was it laziness or negligence? A suicide? Train ends in the world so different from Hero's homeworld. He wakes up just for a couple of seconds to meet his death in an agony of poisonous suffocation. Kid ends up there where he was supposed to. According to the lists, anyway. He meets his end where his parents did. He finds solace as the ending approaches. Greg found himself perfectly calm. He always knew this was just a delay of the inevitable. He met his end stronger and better than ever before. Proprietor was escorted back to the farm and put back into processing. 3 weeks later, establishment was taken over by a different owner. Yannick met his brother.
So what do we do?
Here we are, the choice above it all, a finish line. So be it.
So be it.
The train starts its engines and slowly rolls away. The journey is over and will end in a place well known, between things touched many times. Streets with familiar names and faces, same badly tasting coffee, and a lonely hangovers on Saturdays. Kid ends up there where he was supposed to. According to the lists, anyway. He meets his end where his parents did. He finds solace as the ending approaches. Greg found himself perfectly calm. He always knew this was just a delay of the inevitable. He met his end stronger and better than ever before. Proprietor was escorted back to the farm and put back into processing. 3 weeks later, establishment was taken over by a different owner. Yannick met his brother.